Five Nights at Freddy's has a lot of fan games, so many in fact that a lot of them go under the radar, and a lot of them are gems waiting to be discovered and shown in the light. And today I'll be talking about Mary's Arcade, which is an amazing strategy style FNAF game. And I really like that, but before I get carried away, let's actually dive into the game. Mary's Arcade has you sat in an office with a doorway to your left and right, and your only defense is a light that doesn't have much power and a PA system to lure them through. Yup, that's right, there's no doors in this game. It's just you and whatever plan you have to deal with the three animatronics. That's right, to beat the base game, there's only three animatronics you have to deal with, being Mary, Rascal, and Scarlet. Speaking of them, let's go over how they work. Starting with our star of the show, Mary. She will start at the stage on the first night and then go round the building clockwise, going round to your right door and then passing through and looping again. Rascal is the same, however he goes anti-clockwise, going to the left doorway. Now the way you deal with these two is once they are at your door, you need to use the PA system to lure them into the next camera on their path. So if Mary's at your right door, you'll need to lure her to the camera to the left of your office. Now the main issue with the PA system is it has a really long cooldown. So to help deal with Mary and Rascal, you also have to use a buzzer which will stall both of them if they are in the camera that you buzzed. But this also has a long cooldown as well, so you must use both of these mechanics wisely. Now Scarlet works a little bit differently to the other two. She can go either side and doesn't have a set route, but the PA system and buzzer do not work on her, so to get her back a camera you must stare at her, and this can cause some stressful situations where she is in the final camera before your office and someone else is at your door. And I really like that. She also makes a weird sound when she's on a final camera, so you can easily tell when you have to deal with her. Something about this game I really like is the cameras. Instead of having tons of static over the top of it making it hard to see, this game instead goes for a low frame rate camera that can sometimes glitch out or freeze, and I really like that because this is probably what would have happened to older cameras in a restaurant. And something else I really like is the character designs. They aren't creepy by themselves. Like, look at this render of them. They look harmless. And then you play the game and oh dear god. And I just love this. Something also is Mary never looks at the camera, but when she does, her head is usually backward, and I just love stuff like this. Now, some things I think could have been improved upon. The blackout sequence. So when your light runs out or breaks, a blackout sequence will happen. And it can be a bit annoying on the later nights to have to sit through it when you know you aren't going to survive, so I do wish the blackout could only happen after 5 AM just to save a bit of time, but it isn't too bad. The jump scares aren't the best, however the jump scare sound is really well done. Like if the visual jump scare doesn't get me, the audio does. Have a listen. Now something I really like about this game is it is strategy based. It's not just reacting to things, it's thinking ahead. Like in FNAF 1 you would see Bonnie at your door and you would close it. In this game, you would see Mary isn't near your door, but Rascal is, and your PA system isn't recharged. So, do you buzz Mary or Rascal? And if you buzz Mary, can you risk Rascal at your door? And I really like that. And also, the game gets hard. It took me a few hours to beat night 4 and 5, and I haven't even beat the extra mode yet to unlock the custom night. And there are some extra characters involved. Unfortunately, I cannot talk about them as I haven't seen them. There is also a death minigame, but I also haven't beat that. It is a little 2D shooter where you gotta shoot cookies at squirrels. It's tricky but fun. Mary's Arcade is a really good FNAF fan game with some interesting mechanics and great designs, and if you are looking for a challenging fan game to play, I would highly recommend playing through it. I'll leave a link in the description for you guys to check it out, but I hope you have all enjoyed taking a look at this underrated gem, and I will catch you all in the next one. See ya.